So after I've looked at what my top competitors in the space are doing, who they're targeting, what their ads look like, what their sales funnels look like, and I'm positioning myself to compete in that market space, it's time to go build out my own ads. And I just wanted to share with you some of the cool tools that you might not be aware of that's available for targeting. What we're looking at right here, if you're not familiar, is the Facebook Ads Manager. And this is just obviously one platform. Different social media platforms or different ad channels have different options for targeting. Facebook's got some really good ones. Google's got different good ones. And I'll just show a few of these to you right now. And so say we want to put an ad together here. I'm targeting everybody in the United States. But I could pick anybody who lives in the United States, and maybe I want people maybe 35 to 55, and say only women. And you can do all kinds of interest-based or behavioral or life event type targeting. So I might pick an audience who just got recently engaged. Maybe they're shopping for wedding dresses or limo providers or a DJ. And we can select even different time frames for newly engaged people, okay? Here's another cool one that I like is upcoming birthdays. So here they have an upcoming birthday. Maybe I want people who are into cats. Maybe Cats as pets or Cats the musical. Another cool feature is friends. And so you can start combining these to do some really cool targeting. So here's a close friend with birthday in a month, in 7 to 30 days, in the next 7 days. Here's men. People who have a close friend of men with a birthday in 0 to 7 days. So we could start combining some of these. We can do travel specific or geographic targeting. So maybe I want people who lived in France. So former expats living in the United States, women 35 to 55. Let's go ahead and select that. Maybe I want women who used to live in France who now live in the United States. We can also narrow that audience to those women who also like cats as pets, who have a friend, or maybe they're having a birthday. And, let's pick upcoming birthday. So they have an upcoming birthday, and we can run an ad. I don't know anything about French cat toys, but maybe they make French cat toys different than they make in the United States. And maybe given this targeting, we could put an ad together that said, hey, they just don't make cat toys like they do back in France. Treat yourself to this French style cat toy, ships next day. Obviously they can get it here as an opportunity. So this is an example of how you can niche down your targeting. And so I was saying before is almost the more you niche, the better. And a lot of times we don't necessarily have to niche the product, but we can niche the advertisement. So based on that interest. You can also do travel-based stuff like people returning from travel. Maybe the ad is, the best part of coming home is your furry friend. And, treat yourself to something like that, for example. So here's frequently traveled, returned from, say, in the last week, for example. And so now this is cat lovers who've returned from travel in the last week that have an upcoming birthday. Okay, and you can see here in the audience definition, it actually tells us what our potential reach is. So there are 19,000 people, women aged 35 to 55 in the United States who are returning, who have returned from travel in the last week, who like cats as pets and have an upcoming birthday. Okay, so you can get really niche down with your advertising.